Hello everyone, good morning students. Dear students, in previous class we take and discuss a very important chapter of your syllabus which is quadrant geometry, and in that class we take and discuss questions based on distance formula which is very important for you. Now in that class we take and solve some other important questions of your syllabus based on distance formula. Let's see dear students, this is a very important question, and the question is, what is the question here? The question is, find the coordinate of the center of the circle. Find the coordinate of the find the coordinates of the center of the circle. Center of the circle passing through the points passing through the points 0 0 minus 2 1, 0 0 minus 2 1, and minus 3 2, and minus 3 2. Also find its radius. Also find its radius. Now let's see its solution. This is a dear student, this is a very important question of your syllabus. Let's see its solution. Dear student, here find the coordinate of the center of the circle passing through the point this and this. So first of all we form a circle, okay, having center O, and let us consider the coordinate of its center be xy. Okay, so let us consider the coordinate of the center be xy. Okay, and that circle passes through the point passing through the point this is, suppose that we take point A is what 0 0, point B is what we take as minus 2 1, and third point C we take as what minus 3 2, because of that circle is passing through the point A, B and C na. Okay, now we joining OA, OB and OC, and you know that the line segment joining any point on the circle to the any point on the circle from the center is known as what radius, and also you know that the radius of the circle always same. So here each equal to OA is equal to OB is equal to OC is equal to R. From figure it is clear that from figure it is clear that OA is equal to OB is equal to OC each equal to R. This is the radius of the circle. Okay, so first of all, thus we take as first we take as OA is equal to OB. We take distance OA is equal to OB, and then after we take distance OB is equal to OC, and we apply that conditions and we form two equations, and after solving them we find the value of x and y, and that value of x and y is the required coordinate of its center. Now let's see. So first of all we find OA. O is equal to OB. OA is what? Now suppose this is x1 y1, this is x2 y2. OB now x1 y1, that is x2 y2. Now for OA is what? OA is what? Under root x1 minus x2 whole square, means x minus 0 whole square, plus y1 minus y2 means y minus 0 whole square for OA. Okay, now for OB was x1 minus x2, this is x in square root x minus minus plus, so x plus 2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 means y minus 1 whole square. Okay, now what I do, dear students, now we simplify them. Now what I do, now we simplify them, so we get what, let's see. Now we simplify them, so here we get as what, this is x square plus y square, and that side we expanded them, a square plus b square plus 2ab 4x. Okay, now here we squaring them, a square plus b square minus 2ab minus 2y. Okay, now we'll take squaring both side. Okay, we do squaring both side. Now squaring both side, we get what we get, let's see, this is x square plus y square, and that side this is x square plus y square minus plus 4x minus 2y plus 4 plus 1, that is plus 5. Now what I do, now let's see, x square y square cancel to each other, so from there we get what, we get what as 4x minus 2y. Okay, 4x minus 2y plus 5 is equal to 0. Thus we can write 4x minus 2y is equal to minus 5. Take equation number first. So dear student, what I do for that question, first of all, you know that the radius of the circle will be same always. Okay, so we take as OA is equal to OB, and after taking the distance OA is equal to OB, because of h equal to r, and we simplify them in this way, so we get a very important relationship between them as 4x minus 2y is equal to minus 5. Now clear? Now similarly we take next condition, OB is equal to OC. Okay, let's see. Similarly we take OB is equal to OC. Now from OB, for OB, x1 y1, this is x2 y2, x1 this is, we take for OC we take x2 y2. So for OB, to OB we write as, this is x plus 2 whole square plus this is y minus 1 whole square is equal to, this is what, x1 minus x2, this is x plus 3 whole square plus y1 minus y2 means y minus 2 whole square. Okay, now what I do, now we simplify that relation. Let's see, after simplifying them we get what, let's see, this is a square plus b square plus 2ab, this is 4x. Now here a square plus b square minus 2ab. Okay, now in right hand side, this is what, a square plus b square, a square plus b square plus 2ab, this is 6x, and this is a square plus b square minus 2ab, this is 4y. Okay, so we expanded them. Now what I do, now we squaring both sides. Now squaring both sides, we get what we get, let's see. Now let's see, if we squaring both sides, then we get what, we get as x square plus y square plus 4x minus 2y, and this is plus 4 plus 1, that is plus 5, is equal to, and in that side x square plus y square, okay, plus 6x minus 4y, and 9 4 13 plus 13. Okay dear friends, now we simplify, then this x square y square is what, cancel to each other, so we get what, now we let's see, this is 4x minus 2y plus 5 is equal to 6x minus 4y plus 13. Now from there we take a 6x minus 4x, okay, this is minus 4y, this is transfer that side to plus 2y, and in that side 15, now transfer minus 13, so we get for 2x here minus 2y is equal to what, minus 8. This is what, minus 8 now. Okay, now let's see, we take 2 as common, so this is x minus y is equal to minus 8. Now 2 4s are 8, thus x minus y is equal to minus 4. Take equation number 2, or we can write x is equal to minus 4 plus y. We take equation number 2. Now solving equation 1 and 2, we find for finding the value of x and y. Now solving equation 1 and 2, we get, let's see, this is 4 into the value of x is put as what, minus 4 plus y and minus 2y minus 5 is equal to, sorry, 2y is equal to minus 5. Now we simplify, then minus 16 plus 4y minus 2y is equal to minus 5, so this is what, this is 2y is equal to minus 5 plus 16, thus 2y is equal to 16 minus 5, this is 11 now, this is 11, thus the value of y is equal to 11 upon 2. Now we put the value of y in equation 2, thus from 2 we get as x is equal to what, minus 4 plus 11 by 2, so we get as what, 3 2 take LCM, this is minus 8 plus 11, that is what, x is equal to plus 3 upon 2. Thus what I get, thus we get as the center of its thus the center of coordinate of its center, thus the coordinate of its center will be what, this is xy, so x is what, find it 3 by 2, and y is what, 11 by 2. Okay, now last one we find also its what, radius. So you finding the radius, you just finding the distance between OA, OB, OC as you wished. So its radius, now its radius will be what, using the distance formula, OA x1 minus x2, x is what, 3 by 2 minus 0 whole square plus 11 by 2 minus 0 whole square. Okay, using that concept you can find the radius. This is under root, this is 9 by 4, 121 by 4, this is 1 under root 30 upon 2 unit. Okay, so this is the required solution of the given. Thus in this way you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise based on the distance formula, and this is one of the most important questions of your syllabus. So please this one do more and more practices of that type of questions. After that you can solve each and every question. Now we take and solve some other important question. Now we take and solve some other important questions based on distance formula. Let's see, dear friends. We take some other important question. This is very important question. Let's see. And the question is, if P, this is 2 minus 1, Q, that is 3 4, R, this is minus 2 3, and S, this is minus 3 minus 2. Be 4 points in a plane. Be 4 points in a plane. In a plane, show that PQRS is a rhombus. PQRS is a rhombus, but not a square. But not a square. Also find the area of rhombus. Also find the area of rhombus. Now let's see its solution. This is also a very important question of your syllabus. So let's see what is the process to solve that type of question. Let's see. First of all, we form a quadrilateral PQRS. The coordinate of P is what? 2 minus 1. The coordinate of Q is what? 3 4. The coordinate of R is what? Minus 3 2 minus 2 3, and S is what? Minus 3 minus 2. Okay, we have to show that what PQRS is a what? Rhombus, and we joining the its diagonals PQ, PR and QS. Suppose intersect at point. Oh, dear friends, these PQRS is the are the vertices of rhombus if and only if, but not a square. If and only if all of its sides are equal. All of its sides are equal means PQ is equal to QR is equal to RS is equal to SP or PS. All of its sides are equal to each other, but its diagonal PR is not equal to QS. Is not equal to QS. If we have to show that this criteria, then we can say that PQRS is the vertices are the vertices of rhombus. Now let's see. So first of all, we find distance PQ. For distance PQ, we apply the same formula: x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square. So from there, let's see. This is x1 y1. This is x2 y2. So x1 minus x2. This is x1 is what? 2 na. x1 x2 is what? 3. 2 minus 3 whole square plus y1 minus 1 minus y2 is 4 whole square. That is PQ is equal to under root. This is minus 1 whole square plus this is what? Minus 5 whole square. Okay. Now we get minus square 1 square plus 1. This is 5 5 is a plus 25. 5 5 is a plus 25. So we get what? Under root 26 unit. This is the value of length PQ. Similarly, we find QR. We apply the same formula x1 minus x2. Now here we take as what? x1 y1. This is x2 y2. So we write as what? x1 minus x2 means minus 2 minus x2 is what? 3 whole square plus y1 minus y2 3 minus 4. Now we simplify them. So we get this is minus 5 whole square plus this is minus 1 whole square. This is 25 plus 1, that is under root 26 unit. So that distance QR is also equal to what? Under root 26 unit. Okay, similarly we find distance QRS. Similarly we find distance rs. We find distance rs. Apply the same formula. Now the x1 y1, this is take as x2 y2. Now x1 minus x2, that is what, minus 2 minus 3, sorry, x1 minus x2 na, x1 minus 2 minus minus plus 3 whole square plus y1 minus y2, this is 3 minus minus plus 2 whole square. So we get as what, this is plus 1 whole square, this is 5 square, 1 plus 25 as 20 under root 26 unit. So that distance rs is also equal to what, under root 26 unit. Now for distance ps, we apply the same formula, x1 y1 and x2 y2. Now x1 minus x2, it is 2 minus minus plus 3 whole square plus y1 minus y2, minus 1 minus minus plus 2 whole square. So we get, this is what, 5 whole square plus this is what, plus 1 whole square. So we get what, this is 5 5s are 25, 1, this is also equal to 26 unit. Okay dear student, thus in this way what I get, we get is what, all of its sides are equal to each other. Thus we have distance PQ is equal to QR is equal to RS is equal to PS is equal to each equal to 2 under root 26 unit. Take equation number 1. We take equation number 1. Means from there we find all of its sides. Each and every sides are equal, is equal, which is what, equal to under root 26 unit. Okay. Now for we have to show that this is a rhombus but not a square, we must have finding their diagonals. If in a square you know that the diagonals are also equal, but in rhombus diagonals are not equal to each other. So first of all, now for proving that PQRS is a rhombus, first of all we find diagonal PR as well as QS, and both are unequal, then it is, we have to show, we can say that PQRS is a rhombus. Now let's see. Now we find its diagonals. Okay, let's see. Now what we find? We find its diagonals. Now we find its diagonals, which is what? First of all we find PR, diagonals PR and QS. So for PR we apply the same formula, distance x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square. So that is for PR is equal to x1 y1 and we take x2 y2. Now x1 minus x2 whole square, that is x1 is 2 minus x2 is what, minus 2, this is minus minus plus 2 whole square plus y1 minus y2, y1 is what, minus 1 minus y2 is what, 3 whole square. Okay, now we simplify them. Let's see. So we get PR is equal to 2, this is 4 whole square plus minus 1 minus 3, that is minus 4 whole square. So we get 16 16, that is under root 32. Now we can also write 16 into 2, so we write 4 taken common out, 4 under root 2 unit, 4 under root 2 unit. In this way we find what? We find the diagonal PR, which is equal to what? 4 under root 2 unit, which is equal to what? 4 under root 2 unit. Now we find diagonal QS. Okay, now for diagonal QS we get is equal to, this is x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square. Now this is, now we take as x1 y1 and this is x2 y2. Now let's see, x1 minus x2 whole square minus 3 x1 minus x2 is what? 3 plus y1 minus y2, y1 is what? Minus 2 minus y2 is what? 4. Okay, y1 minus y2, which is whole square. Okay, y1 minus y2. Now we simplify them, that is QS is equal to under root, this is minus 3, this is minus 6 whole square plus this is minus 6 whole square, this is 6 6 are 36, 36 means 36 into 2. Okay, so from here we take 6x common, to 6 under root 2 unit. In this way, dear student, we find its diagonals PR as well as diagonal QS, and we observe that both are unequal. Okay, thus diagonal PR is not equal to diagonal QS. Okay, this taken this take as equation 2. Okay, means first diagonal PQ is what? PR. Here PR is what? Diagonal PR is equal to what? 4 under root 2 unit, and diagonal QS is what? 6 under root 2 unit. So these are not equal to each other, na? Thus using 1 and 2, let's see. Thus from equation 1 and 2 we can say that PQRS are the vertices of rhombus, hence proved, not a square. Okay, hence proved. Now we also find the area of rhombus. And what is the formula to find the area of rhombus, dear students? The area of rhombus by using the formula 1/2 product of its diagonals, and area of rhombus is equal to 1/2 d1 into d2, means product of its diagonals, and 1/2 into diagonals PR into diagonal QS. So 1/2, this is 4 under root 2 into this is 6 under root 2. Now 2 2s are 4, 6 2s are 12 into under 2 into under root 2 is what? 12 into 2, this is 24 square unit. This is the required solution of the given question. Okay, thus dear students, in today's class we take and solve some very important question of your syllabus based on coordinate geometry. So first of all, dear students, you do more and more practices of that type of question. After that, in next class we take and solve some other important question of your the syllabus chapter coordinate geometry. So first of all, you revise all the questions, and using that concept you can solve some other important question of your NCERT exercise. Okay, dear students. Now, thanks to all.